Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I forgot to take the collab part out of my stream title from last time. Oops. Sorry, I just had to test something there. For some reason, everything looks all jittery on VTuber Studio when I move around quickly. But it looks fine in OBS, so I think it's just something weird with how it's displayed on my monitor or something. No idea. Oh well. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hold on, let me turn it down. The volume's still high in my ears. So yes, this was going to be a full-on Fire Emblem Engage weekend, like I did when Pokemon came out. Unfortunately, I made the mistake of getting my pre-order delivered instead of picking it up in store. Which means my copy of Fire Emblem Engage isn't going to be here until next week. Hello Miko, welcome. So I had to play something else, and I was thinking like, okay, perfect time to like get through some of the other games that I have still in my backlog. I've got like 5 other games I need to finish. But I decided, nah, I'm in a Pokemon mood. I want to play more Pokemon. So we're playing more Pokemon. And we will play something else tomorrow. I'm gonna finish off my Game Dev Tycoon playthrough tomorrow. But today we're playing Pokemon because I feel like playing Pokemon. Sorry, no worries. It's not you don't need to apologize. It's not your fault. I know for the future now. Pre-orders fine to get it delivered if it's an amiibo, but if it's a game that I am like wanting to remain spoiler free, like Pokemon or Fire Emblem, gotta get it in store. Like most games I don't mind. Most of the other games I like, I either don't care about spoilers or they're not popular enough to warrant me being worried about seeing spoilers. Pokemon and Fire Emblem are the exception. Gotta buy it and install, yeah. Well, I mean, I still do like the pre-order, I just have it set to like pick up in store rather than delivered. Fire Emblem is now popular, yeah. But I've been hearing good things about it, so that's, you know, means good things for when I finally get it myself. But anyway, the plan today, I believe there's like, I think they're legendary Pokemon, I don't know, they're like the Ruinous something or other. I've heard about them, I've been spoiled on like 3 out of the 4. And you find them in-game by like pulling out the spikes out of the ground like it's freaking Mother 3. And so I was looking it up. I was like, okay, how am I supposed to find where the locations of these are? Because every time I look it up, it's just a guide like, oh, here's the locations. Do they expect me to just walk around and find them? Like, for people who aren't using a guide, do they expect them to just walk around and stumble upon them? As it turns out, no. You learn about these things the same way you learn about a lot of things. By going to school. So to start off the stream, we're going to go to school, we're going to find out where these stakes are, and then we're going to try and find these legendaries or whatever they're called. Also, I booted up the game. I found out apparently there is title screen music, but only once you beat the game. As you will find out as we switch screens. Oh sure, make me out to be a liar. Where's the music? It was there before. There it is. I was just like, I swear there's music. Alright, let's go. Took a sec to make enough. Okay. We are here. at school. Time to go back inside. We were gonna go out and explore? No, we're going back in. It's time to finally take some of these classes that I've been ignoring throughout the entire game. Morning, Miss Melody, what class? I believe it's history that we need to take for this. Miss Ryford, okay. Class will begin soon, don't be tardy. School time. Oh, I see we have some new students here with us today. My name is Ryford. I will be the one to impart knowledge of the past into your little minds. Nico, the stream just started. Finally afford all the routines. Right, I should be doing voices, shouldn't I? History is a wonderful thing. Truly splendid. What's going on with her hair there? Just sort of twitching. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged the path to the present in which we live. Oh, this is the classroom where Laventon is behind her. He's right behind her head, and there's the Hisui and Pokeball. Is that in the top corner? That's a map of Hisui and the what's it called? The Galaxy Team headquarters. Galaxy Expedition Team or whatever. That's neat. Today you shall learn about the most mysterious location in all of Paldea, the Great Crater. As you are all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside that crater is called Area Zero, and research of its geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. It was long believed that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. Ah, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Melody. Answer me this. What exactly was believed to rest in the depths of the Great Crater inside Area Zero? Treasure. Because... Wait, is that a medieval castle? Yeah. Maybe that's for like a Legends game in Galar or Carlos, maybe. Or Carlos, I don't know. I don't know what the official pronunciation is. That is correct. Oh, but that's earlier on the timeline than the invention of the Pokeball, apparently. So that's interesting. Hello, Luella, welcome. Dark Souls Pokemon. That is correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework. Gotta fight him with your hands. Prior to coming to my class. That's right. Some believed that a treasure more valuable than anything in this world rested in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though. A lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you would all do well to remember that the Great Crater and Area Zero are both off limits to all but those who have official business there. Do not dare entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area Zero in search of riches. Feels ironic doing that, doing this class after we've already beat the game. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas together next time. Alright, there's our first history lesson. Time for more. I'm pretty sure it's history that we're supposed to be doing. If not, we can always take other classes. There are rewards, I think. I don't know what the rewards are, but I'm pretty sure there are rewards. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now part of history. Today we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Chaldean Empire. Historical accounts describe the Chaldean emperor as being quite the dictator. This emperor also zealously Have you picked the starter yet? I've beat the game. I'm in the post-game now. I'm just doing the classes in order to find out where the legendaries are. I've been... I played this game non-stop when it came out, and then I thought this was the start. No, I just never did any of the classes, so I'm coming back. I'm coming back to do them now. Yeah, I was playing the game non-stop when it came out, and then I had to take a break because my laptop broke and I couldn't use my capture card. And then I think last week I finally went back and finished it. What was your starter? I went with Fuecoco. He's a cute little guy. And then after seeing the final evolutions, I think I made the best choice. The derpy baby, yeah. The Emperor also believed the legend of the treasure that rests deep within Area Zero. I must mention that the civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Paldea's neighboring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Aha, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Melody. Answer me this. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Chaldean Empire began to rule this? It was 2000. That is correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you're listening intently to my lecture. The answer is about 2,000 years ago. That is when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Gonna be lurking, by the way? No worries, Noella. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with whatever you have to do today. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way? Or perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state at that time. I suppose I can only hope for the swift invention... Bruh. Imagine playing this. Imagine doing this lesson before you beat the game. The foreshadowing. I can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas together another time. You know, I was thinking, I didn't really like how the areas in the game didn't really have specific names. They're just like Area 1, South Province, Area 2, Area 0. And I'm like, what? Why are these the names? Give them actual names. And then I've only just now realized while I was reading all that about Area 0. They're named that because the areas are the equivalents of routes. We used to have Route 1, Route 2, Route 3, etc. I get it now. Time for history. More history, let's go. I fully didn't realize, yeah, me neither. Greetings, my little students. What are we going to have this intro every time? Whatever you did yesterday is now part of history. Blah blah blah. As you should remember from our last class, Area Zero's great era of exploration began about 2,000 years ago. This era lasted for approximately 1,000 years, but not a single soul was able to venture all the way to the deepest reaches of Area Zero. Having poured much of its human and financial resources into the exploration of Area Zero for so long, the Paldean Empire fell into decline. 200 years later, or 800 years ago, the Empire and its surrounding nations united into one entity. This was the formation of Paldea as we know it today. Yes, this very academy, where you're now filling your young minds with knowledge, was also apparently established at that time. In fact, this school building, though certainly having undergone repairs throughout the years, is just as it was when it was built so long ago. This very structure is a piece of history. Ah, things of old are truly splendid. I would certainly prefer it to not have the Pokeball portion, though, a relatively new addition. Ah, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Melody. Let's see if you've been listening to my lecture. Tell me, approximately how many years ago was this academy of ours established? 800. Correct, I see the look of concentration on your face was indeed just that. I hate nothing more than when a student only pretends to listen. This academy was constructed exactly 805 years ago, to be precise. In other words, your academy here is 805 years old. Is that not... You basically just said the same thing twice. At the time, it offered state-of-the-art facilities and a unique, innovative curriculum. As such, people used to say, those seeking knowledge need no look further than the grapes of Paldea. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned it last time. I remember during the champion assessment, they interview you and they're like, "Oh, what is the name of your school?" And then you can either choose Naranja, Uva, or Manzana, I think it was. I looked it up afterwards because I knew that Naranja translates to orange and Uva translates to grape in Spanish. I looked it up. Manzana translates to apple. So it's another fruit, and specifically a green fruit, which is the middle between the scarlet and the violet. Apple, yeah. Well, I guess apples can be red as well, but I prefer green apples. That's right, they were referring to Uva Academy. Time for the green game. No. I mean, as much... How would it... I was about to say, how would a middle game even work, considering the past and future stuff, but I mean, they made Emerald work. So I guess they could make it work, but also I'd prefer we just get expansions through DLC rather than third versions nowadays. That way I don't need to buy a whole new game, I can just play the extra stuff with the team I already have. Gotta be slight past and future. It is said that this proverb of sorts was used even outside of the Paldea region. I was just thinking like 10 years both ways. Okay, but consider this. We already, like, we got, like, paradox forms that are, like, Pokemon from the distant past that resemble Pokemon from the present. What if we went the other way around and we got present-day versions of fossil Pokemon? That could work for, like, a present game. I don't know if there are any, like, Pokemon that are explicitly from the future. But, like, that could work. They probably wouldn't do that, though. We're speculating about things that are never going to happen. Although I'm just now realizing that Paldea has no fossil Pokemon. What is up with that? They didn't even bring back the ones that were in past games. Odd. It is said that this proverb of sorts was even used outside of the Paldea region. And then class is over. I'm not going to read this every time. Oh, our next class will be the midterm exam. Bring the wonders of history to the forefront of your minds in preparation. Yeah, so I did read this. When I was looking up what exactly the classes are for, whether you get anything out of it. Basically, you do 3 classes, then you get a midterm, then you do the next 3 classes, and then you get the finals for that class. Midterms. Time for exams. Greetings, my little students. I don't like how she refers to us as my little students. Also, I'm just now noticing it's dark outside. Do we have freaking night classes? I like how everyone's already hard at work on their exams. And then there's me and Nimona just sitting there. It is time for our midterm examination. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your mind, and answer the questions. Okay, what is the name of the geographical formation in the center of the Paldea region? That is the Great Crater of Paldea. What was long believed to rest in the depths of Area Zero? Treasure. How many years ago did the Paldean Empire begin to rule this region? Approximately 2,000 years ago. How many years ago was this academy built? 805. Those seeking knowledge. Wait a second. Power, courage, and knowledge? I know they put knowledge instead of wisdom, but Zelda reference? Zelda reference in my Pokemon? What? Your time is up. Put your writing utensils down. That last question was a freebie. Even the least capable of you surely padded your score there. I sincerely hope you did anyway. So ends our midterm examination. You may ask for your scores at the school's front desk. After I finish marking them, which will be in about... I don't know, a month's time? In my Pokemon. Feels great to get a test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at the results. You must get 3 questions correct in order to pass the midterm exams, and 4 to pass the final. Let's see how you did on your history test. You answered 5 out of 5 questions correctly. That's a passing score. Ms. Ryford asked us to give this reward to any students who pass the exam. Yay, EXP candies. Keep doing your best. Why is there a Gengar? Oh! Does the Psyduck get replaced with a Gengar when it's night? Well then. Also, side note, after playing Legends Arceus for so long, I am very glad that we don't have limited inventory space anymore. That was a pain. Time for more history. Class will begin soon, don't be tardy. Greetings, my little oh, this is the same intro. I was hoping to continue unraveling the marvels that history has presented us today. However, I imagine your ability to concentrate has been spectacularly derailed by my midterm. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then. So allow me to tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea for generations. Once upon a time there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasures from other countries. Ah, yes. I've heard all about this, thanks to all those videos on the origins of Paldean Pokemon. we're talking about lemurs and narwhal horns. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were as follows: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped with joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 treasures for himself. Yo, is that a Gimme Ghoul reference? Also, this is referring to the 4 legendaries I mentioned before the stream. Aha, perfect timing to make eye contact. Answer me this. I said one of the treasures was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? Medicine, the new true handheld electronic devices. Wooden planks for riding on. I mean, I would have thought stone planks, but sure. Correct, your daily pursuit of knowledge serves you well. These particular tablets were wooden and used as a writing medium in the East in ancient times. So is this East referring to like the Middle East, or referring to like Asia? Is this merchant coming from one of the Japanese Pokemon regions, or is it a region we haven't seen yet? As you may know, they fell out of popular use as paper became more universally available. Is the East Japanese? Yeah. Like, generally speaking, with our very Eurocentric view of the world. Oh wait, of course it's from the... okay, so I have been spoiled on, like, I think 3 of the 4. And I know the names, roughly, of 2 of them. And I thought, like, why are these Pokemon in Paldea? They have very, like, Chinese-sounding names. I don't know if they are actually Chinese. They might be Korean. And I'm like, so, of course, that's why they're here, because they came from a merchant from the East. Of course, it makes sense now. They're not from Kanto. They're from some other Asian region we haven't been to. I don't actually know whether the names are supposed to be Chinese or Korean or whatnot. Are they the 4 animals? That's what's being referred to here, I think. I know the beads specifically refers to one that like got banned from competitive play. But the rest, I don't know which refers to which. We're connecting things. We're connecting the dots. For the king to consider these paper substitutes treasure, they must have been of superb quality. That, or perhaps they had some amazingly profound teachings written on them. So the king obtained these 4 treasures, and on that very night, it is said that a terrible disaster rained down upon his castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. It's the Ruinous Four, or whatever they're called. What is that connecting the threads gif? Now I'm just thinking of that reaction image of like this, I don't know where it's from, but there's like a dude, he's like holding up his fingers, and he's just like, I've connected the dots, and then his co-host is just like, you haven't connected shit. Like, I've connected them. Is it that, lesson's done. If you're interested in how the story ends, you may come see me outside class hours. Oh, so we don't actually finish the class. Okay, so I need to go find the teacher, because I need to find these things. I need to find these dudes. Okay, so this should... Where do we want to go? You. In the staff room. I'd for sure track her down for that cliffhanger. I still think this dude's drip is atrocious. What is that? Like, so many of the characters in this game, they're so well designed, and then there's whatever this is. Bruh. Excuse me, ma'am. You're... Ah, yes, Melody from Class 1A. Dude's drip is inside out. The way you conduct yourself in my class and the answers you give to my questions, I admit they pique my interest. You're quite the interesting pupil, I must say. Tell me, Melody, given a choice, which do you prefer? Things of old, or things that are new? I don't know if like this actually affects things, but I like new stuff. You would answer new stuff to me, your history teacher. You really are a curious one. Yes, this one may indeed be of good use to me someday. Oh, she has a Marshmellow hair thingy. And then, oh, her belt buckle's probably Lunala, it looks like. I was thinking her necklace thing looks like one of the legendary birds, maybe Articuno? And then what's that on her bracelet? Is that one of the Reggies? Maybe Zygarde? No wonder she's the one who tells you about the legendary. She's decked out in legendary jewelry. You can disregard that. I was simply thinking out loud. I enjoyed our little conversation today. You have my thanks, Melody. You became slightly closer with Miss Rainford. You're quite the interesting pupil. Okay, do I have to... Aha! There we go. So I had to talk to her first before we can continue this. Where is she? It said she was in the entrance hall, I think. The entrance hall is very big. Excuse me, ma'am. I want to find the legendaries. Just fully decked out in legendary jewels, yeah. Did it not say she was here? Hold on, let me just check. Where do you want to go? Yeah, she's supposed to be in the entrance hall. Did I just miss her and she was actually downstairs? So I don't see her up here. Oh, cute. Just hiding on the roof staring at you. Excuse me, ma'am. Where is she? Yeah. She was standing right there the entire time. I probably walked right past her. Excuse me, ma'am. Why, if it isn't Melody from Class 1A? Have you checked the roof? Are you perhaps interested in the rest of that old tale I told you in class? Yes? It is convenient that you would take the bait I presented in class. A vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. After obtaining these 4 treasures, the king's castle was destroyed. Why, you ask? Because these 4 treasures were actually 4 Pokemon. As these Pokemon were passed from human hand to human hand as treasures, they slowly became tainted by hubris and greed. Finally, after coming in contact with the rapacity of the king at that time, they awakened as disasters and began to rampage out of control. The king called for renowned Pokemon wielders to defend the country, and after a fierce battle, these incarnations of disaster were quelled. I'm just looking like, is that? I don't think that's an Articuno, actually. Because Articuno is like the head thing, the head crest. Maybe it's Ho-Oh, because it does sort of have the rainbowish feathers. Oh, it is said that the Pokemon are still sealed somewhere in Paldea. So, what do you think? Would you say this story is just make-believe? No. Very astute of you. I have read many historical disaster reports, personal journals and the like. Galarian Articuno? No, Galarian Articuno still has the crest that regular Articuno has, I'm pretty sure. Also, I'm now realizing the tail doesn't actually look like Articuno at all. There is much to support the truth of this story. If I am able to prove the story's veracity myself, I will be sure to let you know. It came even closer. Okay. So I don't know whether we need to, like, continue the classes, or whether we need to continue talking to her outside. Let's see if she's still here somewhere. Biology. Okay, no. So we probably need to take more classes for her to figure things out. So we might as well just finish off our history lessons. I've only got like 2 more and an exam left to go anyway. I understand that we've been taking history lessons for half an hour. This is a very entertaining Pokemon stream. Greetings, blah blah blah. There's the intro. Today we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. I trust that you all remember our lesson from before the midterm exam concerning the Great Crater of Paldea and its interior, Area Zero. This mysterious crater captured the imaginations of many, including the former Paldean Emperor. 200 years ago, a group of explorers claimed to have finally reached its depths. The name of the team that achieved this great feat was the Area Zero Expedition. It's very entertaining, because there's a bunch of cool things I'm learning now. Well, that's good. That's good. The team is said to have been made up of Paldea's best and brightest. Skilled battlers, brilliant researchers, talented individuals of all kinds. Among the list of team members was the name of a man who was an author and a brilliant natural historian, Heath, who unlike the actual professors of the region, Professor Heath is actually named after a plant. So that's a thing. After returning from the expedition to Area Zero, he used his literary talent to record the events of the expedition and publish them. Aha, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Melody. Let's see if you are paying attention. What was the name of the team that first made it to the deepest reaches of the Great Crater? That was the Area Zero expedition. Correct, to pick up and remember a team. I simply slipped into the flow of the lecture. You really are quite the clever one. The correct name for this team was the Area Zero Expedition. The record of their activities, written by the expedition member Heath, can be found in bookstores and the like even today. This record is now known as the Violet Book. At the time, the entire region of Paldea was absolutely buzzing about Area Zero. The Violet Book was so popular that practically everyone had a copy. However, the book itself was full of fantastical descriptions and illustrations of things that could never be thought of as real. The masses began to call Heath a liar. Even the truth of the expedition making it to the bottom of the crater was called into question. The Violet Book was condemned to the shelves of used bookstores as just another book of wild paranormal stories. There's a copy of one on the bookshelves of the ground floor in the entrance hall. Feel free to have a read if you're interested. And there's the end of class. I could check if she's ready to give us our next step, but I think we're just going to finish off the classes because why not? There's only one more and then we've got an exam. Yes. Greetings, my little students. Here's the intro. Today is our last class, so I would like to unravel the marvels of history that history has presented to us one last time. In our last class, I taught you about the Area Zero expedition of 200 years ago, correct? Alas, 200 years is not that long ago. Not that long ago at all. How unfortunate that our history lessons must march so inexorably towards the future. So clearly she's more of an ancient history teacher than a modern history teacher. Would it not be more of an adventure to march towards the past instead? Nah, this isn't Pokemon Scarlet. To start from our present and study history in reverse? That might be hard to follow. Indeed, it may be difficult to understand the flow of events, how one thing leads to another, if we were to trace history in reverse. I suppose I have no choice but to let the flow of time carry us towards the future. In this last class of ours, I shall fill your minds with the history of the terrestrial phenomenon. The technology behind Terra Orbs has its origins in Area Zero. Even after the Area Zero expedition supposedly reached the crater's deepest depths, others continued to explore that area. And around 140 years ago, a Pokemon cloaked in a mysterious light were discovered there. As you may have already guessed, these were in fact terrestrialized Pokemon. However, those who discovered these Pokemon brought them out of Area Zero. When they brought them out of Area Zero, the light faded and the terrestrial phenomenon remained a mystery for quite some time. However, 10 years ago, that might as well be present day, a certain someone you have definitely heard of unraveled this mystery. Ah, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Melody. Answer me this. What is the name of the famous professor who unraveled the terrestrial phenomenon mystery? It's Professor Turo. Correct. To think that you, a new transfer to this academy, could correctly answer this question. You must be very diligent in your studies. Approximately 10 years ago, a professor named Turo unraveled the mystery of the terrestrial phenomenon. He discovered that the shining crystals down in Area Zero, or rather the energy they emit, is what causes Pokemon to terrestrialize. This led the professor to invent Terra Orb technology, and to develop a practical use for it. This technology was then shared with both the Pokemon League and our academy. Rumor has it that Director Clavel was one of the researchers on the professor's team. Alas, this story is much less exciting now that someone we all know appears in it. Modern history truly is dull, isn't it? Thus ends my history classes. Our next session will be our final exam. Bring the wonders of history to the forefront of your minds in preparation. Time for the finals. Let's get studying. We're doing all these history classes, we haven't studied anything else. I have finished my tea. Greetings, my little students. It is time for our final examination. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your mind and answer the questions. What is the area within the Great Crater of Paldea called? That would be Area Zero. How many years was it founded? It was 805. Which of these did not appear in the Paldean fairy tale about the four treasures? A folding fan. Which Area Zero expedition member wrote the record of the team's activities? It was Heath. Leaf is a Fire Emblem character. Why'd you have to go and Thief is a Fire Emblem class. Why'd you have to go and remind me of Fire Emblem? I could be playing Fire Emblem right now. How many years ago did Professor Turo invent the Terra Orbs? That was 10. The time is up. Put your writing utensils down. You must excuse that last question. It is too shallow and ridiculous to be on a history test, but alas, the director forced me to include it. So ends our final examination. You may ask for your scores at the school's front desk. Feels great to get away. You must get 3 on the midterm and 4 on the final. You answered 5 out of 5 correctly. That's a passing score. Which means we get more XP candies. Keep doing your best. Now, where is our teacher? Oh, she's here in the entrance hall. Yep, she's in the same spot. Good. Hello. Melody, the time has come. The cursed treasures, the 4 Pokemon of ruin. They exist! And I stumbled upon the truth in the newspaper of all places. Huh. An interview piece with a carpenter, no less. The Pokemon wielders apparently used sacred stakes to seal the treasure within... to seal these treasures of ruin in shrines. I'll be looking, no worries, Miko. Good luck with whatever you have to do today. Hope you enjoy your luck. There is a separate shrine for each of the 4 Pokemon, and 8 stakes driven into the ground in the areas surrounding each shrine to keep the Pokemon to keep the power of ruin at bay. Yellow? Oh, that's just a stake. In other words, if all of the stakes for a given shrine were to be removed, it would release the Pokemon held inside. Don't you think it would be nice to free those Pokemon from the confines of their tiny little shrines, Melanie? Yes? A kind soul, I see. You are proving truly useful. According to a descendant of the Pokemon wielders in the story, you must have a bond with Pokemon in order to remove the stakes. I'm sure someone as Pokemon savvy as yourself would have no trouble at all with that. You can choose for yourself whether to believe me or not, but I will mark the locations of these shrines on your map. Okay, so we know where one of the shrines is already. I'd rather go myself, of course, but skipping out on my classes to go adventuring seems to have made the director a little suspicious of me. You can think of it as part of your treasure hunt. Treasures of ruin are still treasures, after all. I hope you will investigate these shrines if you are at all inclined to do so. You feel trusted by Miss Rifle, yay! So they don't tell us exactly where the stakes are, but they do tell us where the shrines are and that the stakes are somewhere around the shrines. Cool beans. Let's go to the one where I already know where it is. Which is this? That's not the button. Is this the button? That's the button. Yes, so there's a shrine here, I think. Well, there's an outbreak. Ice Rend Shrine. Grass Wither Shrine. Fire Scourge Shrine. And Ground Blight. I think it's either the grass or the ground one that I haven't been completely spoiled on. And like whichever one isn't the one that I haven't been spoiled on, I've seen the design but I don't know the name. So I think we're gonna go to Grasswither just because it's the one that like I've seen it before, so I know where it is. And I think I pulled one out for the Ice Rend one. At least I think it was Ice Rend. I know I've pulled out one stake, and I think it was the Ice Rend, around the Ice Rend area. I think. I don't know for certain. But also I see a raid, and I kind of want to do that. Oh, hello. Bunch of Wiglets. Ooh, a 4-star raid. It's poison type. So we will bring Tsukuyomi. There we go. No, she's got. Oh, there's the evolved Smoliv. I did get spoiled on that one. I think I've more or less gotten spoiled on more or less every Paldean Pokemon now. I think. I'm just trying to think, are there any that I haven't seen? Like, I've seen Smoliv's evolutions. I've seen, Relaw's, well, I've briefly glimpsed Relaw's evolution. Eh? Why did it take so long to load that? I've seen Bramblin's evolution. Okay. It's time. Like, can I? Thank you. Oh, okay. So we gotta terrestrialize in order to beat Medicham. In order to break its shield. We probably don't actually have to, but it's letting us terrestrialize, so like, why not? Huh? Okay, can I select the move, please? Terrestrializing probably doesn't help here because my Terra type is poison. So, oh well. Oh, we already broke through the shield. There we go. Cool. There we go. Easy. Who needs real people when you can just use NPCs? Yum. Oh, the music in this game is so good. Ta-da-ra! Medicham get. Oh, we got Terra Shards. I don't really know what they do, but I assume you can, like, use them to change a Pokemon's Terra type or something. Sounds like the kind of thing they'd do. Hey, it's my first Medicham. It elegantly avoids attacks with dance-like steps, then launches a devastating blow in the same motion. Yes. Now, how do I make Medicham a poison-like name? I'm just looking at medic, and I'm just thinking about medicine. And that's like the opposite of poison. It's medichem, as in like chemicals. There we go. Easy. Carbos. And I believe the shrine... I could have marked it on my map, but I didn't. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's just a scatterbug. I doubt there's going to be anything I haven't caught around here, because this is like the early area of the game. Time to smash this early game trainer. Can't stop wondering what's behind that weird door or lid or cover or whatever it was. Maybe a battle will take my mind off of it. Oh, don't you worry, I'm gonna get behind that door, Axel. What level is he? Level 7. Oh, you poor, poor student. Just what could be behind that? Whoa, wait, I lost. So I think it was up, yeah, there it is. This is the shrine. Faint writing is carved into the shrine. Herein lies sealed the ruinous tablets. Tablets, I think this is one I have that like I've seen the design of, but I don't remember what the name of it was. In fact, I don't know if I've even seen the name. I just know I've seen the design. So there's apparently stakes we need to pull out of the ground. Why do I get the feeling there's one on that island over there? That just feels... That feels like somewhere they'd place a thing. Just feels like it. Watch me be wrong. I was wrong. But hey, at least we got items. There's really nothing out here besides like items and a random trainer. Oh hey, Surf. Isn't that the school where... Is there a woman named Miriam working at your school? She and I once worked together. Yeah, she's the nurse. And I had her confused with Tulip for a while. Cause I saw all this, I saw like art of her, and I'm like, oh, she must be like the, she's the gym leader, right? No, she's the school nurse. Nyara, the model. Fish. 25, okay. Slightly more of a challenge, however. Seems you're getting a good education. Miriam and I used to work together at a Pokemon Center once upon a time. Of course, we've each gone down our own paths, but I'm glad to hear she's still doing her best. Well, that's nice. Anyway, let's go over to that Pokemon Center so that I can use it as a point to fly to. Have I caught a Love Disc? I have not. Let's not even attack it. Just throw a ball. Bray. Oh, I like how you can see it actually has scales now. It's not just a love heart with a face. Okay. I don't know what Wish does. So clearly, Love Disc has a higher catch rate than I thought it did. Or lower, rather. What if I just use my Master Ball on it? The problem with Master Balls is like, when do I even use it on anymore? I used to use it on like they'd have like a group of roaming legendaries, so I'd use it on whichever one I caught last. Because roaming legendaries suck ass. But like, roaming legendaries aren't a thing anymore. So it's like, what do I even use my Master Ball on? I guess I use it on like a shiny or something. I don't know. During the spawning season, countless love discs congregate at coral reefs, turning the waters pink. Alright, I gotta name it. Gotta name it Jacob. Because he's a character from Dragalia Lost who has a crush on one of the main characters, but he doesn't know how to deal with his feelings. Also, he's a water adventurer, and Love Disc is a water Pokemon. So it works. I may or may not have already named a Pokemon after him, but oh well, I don't care. Oh. A little bit of glitching geometry. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't have one of you either. Let's just go straight for the Ultra Ball this time. This is the problem, I don't have anything with False Swipe, and I don't really want to give something False Swipe. Claunch's claws will regrow if they fall off. The meat inside the claws is edible, but has a distinct flavor that doesn't appeal to all tastes. It's male, water. I'm pretty sure I've already named characters after the pincher characters. More the pincher enemies, but oh well, I'm gonna... Or is it pincers? Yeah, there's Admiral Pincers and Commodore Pincers. I'm pretty sure I've already named one after Commodore Pincers. So I'm gonna name it after the one that's actually water type, which is Admiral Pincers. Actually, what is the abbreviation of Admiral? ADM. Okay. There we go, Admiral Pincers. I don't know if I have a Wattrel, but also that's not what we're worried about right now. I just caught the things because they happen to be there. Oh, hello. Oh, they actually address you as champion. Neato. Oh, by the way, did you know, now that you have a Hall of Fame badge, I've unlocked the judge function for you. While in your box, you can press the plus button twice to navigate to and check the individual strengths inherent to your Pokemon. I don't know what that means. It's probably something to do with competitive battling, which It's the Sandy Boy. Oh, I've already caught one. I got so excited not realizing I'd already caught it. Oops. I do like the sip. I was about to question what the heck a Knackley is doing here, but I guess it's supposed to be sea salt instead of rock salt. Why is your box black instead of white? Hey, did I just catch you littering? I need to battle you to protect the beach. Why is a waitress out here on the beach? Man? Open. I guess I'll send that. Oh wait, no. I feel I'm still level 64. Da da da. Still more? Okay. Let's do this. It's not very effective, however. Oh! It actually survived. However... Da, 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 da. Sorry about that. Seems like I was mistaken. Steak? Mistake? Where are the steaks? This secluded beach, one of the 10 sites of Paldea. It's not so secluded anymore, what with all the attention it's gotten as a tourist location. So, like, she said... the stakes were around the area of the... Oh, shoulder pearl. Hey! Bro? You really picking a fight with me? I'll show you what happens when you pick a fight with me. Get out of here. Alright, cool. So there's no stake on the beach. So I guess I'm gonna go back to where the thing was, the shrine. Try and fan out from there instead of getting distracted like I did this time. I don't think we've been to this area because there was just no objective here, so I didn't bother. I need a real workout, okay. I don't think Pokemon battling counts as a workout. It's your Pokemon that are doing the working out. Oh, only one Pokemon. Now that was a good workout, I was sweating a ton. You did nothing. You just sat there while I decimated your Snom. Oh, this is the area in the opening where the Flamigo were. Neato. Guess I'll have a look around here, just in case, like, this is close enough to count as the area around the shrine. How close are we, actually? It's like the shrine... Yeah, this feels like it'd count as the area around the shrine. Gonna ignore the trainers. Oh, there's wild Clodsire here. Monsters! I'm just looking for stakes. Stakes and items. I don't think there are any here. I could have just looked up the locations of the stakes, but I want to look myself first. You know? Like, they give you a general area by giving you the location of the shrine and just saying, hey, they're around this sort of area. So, you know, it kind of feels like we should be able to figure it out ourselves. I may come to regret that though, and then if I do, I'll just look up a guide. Oh! There's a stake. Ominous black stake. Yes. When you pulled out the stake, it crumbled and vanished. So I think that's our first stake for this area. What the hell is a houndstone doing here? Ground type, okay. Now is it appropriately leveled or did the shiny... Okay. That's like it's higher than the wild Pokemon, but it's still lower than me. That's a critical? Okay. Try that one on for size. I have the perfect name for this dude. It's perfectly terrible. There we go. Another terrestrial Pokemon in the bag. I like catching Pokemon with like different Terra types, even though we pretty much know they're not gonna bring back terrestrializing, or if I box all of these, come the next game they're just gonna be regular ass Pokemon. A lovingly mourned Pokemon was reborn as a Houndstone. It doesn't like anyone touching the protuberance atop its head. So this is Houndstone? No, it's ground type. It's Groundstone. There we go. Alright, well, we have one stake completed. I think she said there were 8 we needed to do. I feel like maybe on top of that there would be one, but let's check around up here first before we go jumping down. Oh, there's a raid here. Ooh, 5-star. I don't have anything that's good against water. At least not on my team. Yeah, maybe we won't do this one. Mankey, piss off. That's a Corvus Squire. It's a shame the draw distance is so low, otherwise we'd be able to see the stakes in the distance. Hey! Piss off, bird. And on this island, there is a TM, so that's a something. I wonder how far out we're talking when she says like, oh yeah, they're around the area with the shrine. It's like the one we found was relatively close, but that's because we've kept relatively close. Okay, that feels like it's leaving the area. I feel like. Oh, gimme go. How many coins do I have actually? Sorry, that sneeze. It'll be whichever one is the biggest number. 360. For some reason that's just making me think of the... Yeah, it's called Xbox 360 because when you see one you turn 360 degrees and walk away. Oh, I did not mean to go in with Finism. Oops. I mean Palafin. Oops. I should have gone in with my Oh, and it's electric type. This is a garbage choice. This is a garbage choice for this raid. Why did I do this? It's okay. It's only 3-star. We're probably fine. Wait, can I? Will it let me flip turn out? Bruh. No, it won't. So basically, don't use Finizen for raids. I mean Paladin. Oh look, everyone else is picking up my slack. Thank you. There we go. Nothing to worry about. Get him. Fluffy was caught. Apparently this is not my first Fluffy. It was Psychic type, so... I don't have any good ideas. Flav... Thick? No, that's... No. Won't fit. I was gonna do flat function. I don't know why. That's just what popped into my head. I could take off one of the F's and make it, but eh. Why is Psychic so hard to come up with names for? I don't know. I don't know, what do I call it? This psychic type. What are psychic types? Well, what can psychic types do? They can hypnotize you. Will that fit? Flav fusion, like confusion. There we go. Okay, time to continue looking for stakes, I guess. Just see that terrain morphing into its high poly version, I guess. So this is where the thing is, and there was one like right above it. So the others, I guess, are probably going to be further out. But how far out, I simply do not know. It doesn't feel like there are many areas here that they could hide it in. Like, it's not... No, don't... I may end up needing to just look up a guide because, like... Don't see anything. So I get the feeling, like, this is all area that you can come to right at the start of the game before you're even able to ride Maridon. So I feel like they're not going to put one in this area, and I'm going to have to, like, climb up a bit. However, there is a raid here, so you know how it goes. No, 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 no. Oh boy, a steel type Magnemite? That's just a normal Magnemite. I don't want that. Also, it was a Magneton, not a Magnemite, but shush. We're looking for stakes. Is this... We've already been up here. I just went in a big old circle. I would say that I might need to search for these off stream, but like, let's be real. I haven't played Pokemon at all since my last stream. I don't have time to do things off stream. Why do you think I only ever stream myself playing video games anymore? It's because it's the only time I have to play them. I feel like maybe up there? Really? Nothing? This feels like it would be the perfect spot to hide one, although we are getting a bit further away. Well, we can still see it from here. Really surprised I didn't pull one up here. It felt like it would have been the perfect spot. Like, you see the pop in on the Pokemon and the items. I feel like it's not going to pop up until I actually get close to it. Which is a problem. I can't just survey the land. That's just an item. Bruh. I really did not think about... Like, I didn't know that she only tells you the locations of the shrines. I thought she tells you the stakes as well. But the answer is no. The answer is no. Anyway, let's kill a Gimmighoul to get its coins. I feel like I'm probably going too far out now. Like, I don't know. I don't know how far out they expect you to go or not go. Actually, I want to explore this cave again. This is the cave that we went through with Miraidon. Like this... There's more to this cave than I thought there was. Is this, like, this is the area we jumped up? Maybe? None of this is looking familiar. Did we come in at a different point? I don't remember it being this open. This is definitely the area that we went through with Miraidon. But okay, yeah. So like we came through here, I think. Like this should lead out to the beach. Yes. So we went through here after falling off a cliff. Came through here. Miraidon broke a rock so we could come through here. That's where the Houndoom rather was standing looking at us. Oops. Then this was where the bunch of Houndours confronted us. Then it broke a path through here. And then this is where the Houndoom confronted us. Then... oh, it's a big circle. I see now. Where does this lead? Or is this... yeah, this is where the Houndoom confronted us. Because, like, Miraidon jumped up that way to the exit. It still feels a lot more open than I remember it feeling. Oh, you can't jump over Pokemon? Fine. Just slap him a little. Yay, 1 EXP for everyone. Yeah, that's where we came. Like, I was just curious about, like, what if we go down, like, the... like, the tunnel or whatever that the Houndoom was guarding, was standing watching us. But, like, looking at it now, it feels a lot more open than it did. Oh, that's... that we weren't supposed to see. So here... hereabouts... Where there? That's where the Houndoom was looking at us from. And as it turns out, it's not a tunnel. It's just a little spot. But it goes up further. Okay. Alright, so there's nothing in here. This is just a fun little area that you can come back to. Cool beans. Now back to finding... oh cool, we can climb this. And in fact, we're intended to. Back to finding stakes, I suppose. Like, I don't want to pull up a guide because, like, there's only 8 for each area, compared to the loads of the Spiritomb wisps from Legends Arceus that I did have to use a guide for. Like, I feel like this should be something we're able to do. I'm just not good enough at finding things. Not on these little platforms? Apparently not. Like, if I knew a rough radius of how far out I should be searching, that would be helpful. But she just said, oh, it's around this area. Which, like, does not help at all. Is this still one that I don't want to deal with? It's been almost 2 hours. Still haven't fought a single legendary. Only found one stake. What the heck am I doing? I mean, I did have a fun little time learning about the history of Paldea. But I feel like the fact that nothing's going on isn't making for a very interesting stream. It's currently almost 11. If it gets to 11:30 and we're still sitting around finding nothing, I might just pull up a guide. So we can battle at least one during this stream. Just don't know how far out I'm supposed to be searching. Like, if I got a rough general area where they're confined to, that would make things a whole lot easier. Instead, I'm just on a wild goose chase. And I've said that several times, so I feel like I should shut up about that. I'm just repeating myself. And this, let me check. Oh no, so this could still be considered the area of Grasswither. Because, like, they're in roughly the four corners. I'm gonna go to this one instead. I feel like we might have an easier time here. I don't know. Oh, it's this area. So, that's the wrong button. The shrine is here. Oh! Through the waterfall? No. They still did not put something behind the waterfall, however, it seems like they did put something at the top of the waterfall. Waterfall. Why are y'all underwater? You okay? Faint writings carved into the shrine. Herein lies sealed the ruinous beads. Oh boy. I know which one that is. I did not mean to run into you. Okay, so around the area of... That is not... I did not mean to get dunked. There's one. Okay. Easy. First do the blue stakes. Is there anything even further up? Judging by the stretched ass textures, I'm guessing we're not supposed to be here. Can I get my Pokemon out, please? Yeah, the level geometry around here is a little odd. So I was thinking, oh yeah, this place looks nice, like a nice flat area. Maybe we'll have an easier time finding them. Turns out, no, it's in the middle of the mountains. Genius work, Melody. Genius work. We at least found one, that's something. Better than nothing. The Pokemon are going to be a bit tougher here, so we're not just going to one-shot everything. Ooh, fighting. That means I can do this. And this. Oh, I have the best and stupidest name for this thing already. I should probably stock up on Pokeballs before I face any of these legendaries, shouldn't I? Get in the ball. Bruh? Get in the ball. There we go. Oh, this isn't our first Corviknight, okay. Right, so you think this is Corviknight? No, this is Corvifight. Because it's fighting type. Bruh? I don't like that Pokemon can just stand on top of you when you're trying to... when you leave a battle. Should be some, like, grace period before it immediately dumps you into another battle. Climb up these spires. We can, but there's nothing here. Okay. Would they put one inside the Team Star base? I don't know. Regardless, I'm gonna head to the Pokemon Center. Like to heal my Pokemon. Why is there that silhouette of blue up there? Is blue in this game? Or is that just a fun little reference? Give me 50. And 5 free premiables. So that should do me for a while. This isn't like Legends Arceus where I'm just catching everything I see because it's faster than battling them. Oh. I can't grab onto the edge of the Pokemon Center? Now I'm curious about that trainer, because that trainer was mentioning the falls. And the falls are where the thing is, so maybe the trainer will tell me where I can find some stakes. But first... Ghost slacking. Interesting. We'll flip turn out of there. And we'll go into Valerio. He used yawn on me as well, not just my Pokemon. Just not enough to break the terrestrialization. Bruh. I could just use an awakening, but oh well. We're just gonna hope that we break out of it. There we go. There we go. Now we can catch it. Nice camera angle. I felt like I slept alright last night, but I guess I still have a lot of sleep to catch up on. Ah, so you do have a ghost move after all. Shadow Claw, I think, is a ghost attack. Bruh, get in the ball. Get in the ball. Back. I think I heard that apparently they in order to make things faster, if you've already caught a Pokemon before, they'll hide the catch animation and just make it a critical catch. But I don't know if I've caught a Slacken before. So I could be seeing all these shakes and it could be like a sign that like, oh, that's an immediate failure because it wasn't a critical. But I don't remember it. Oh, I have caught a Slacken. Okay, so if it's not a critical catch, we know it failed. So that's a failure. Lovely. Bought all these Ultra Balls and now we're gonna waste them all on a Slacking. Scan the ball. Oh, there's the critical, we got it. Ta-da! Now what do I name it? Slack Hill. Because it's a ghost, it got killed. Cool beans. Now where was that trainer? At the base of the falls. Fury Falls, one of the 10 sites of Paldea. Yo, there's a team of Parsimmon there. These falls are said to be quite famous. I'll help you commemorate your visit with a fine battle. Okay, so no, it's just an ordinary trainer. Yo, Bruxish! I actually like Bruxish. I know not a lot of people do, they think it's ugly, but I like it. I used it on my team in Sun and Moon. Right, now how many Pokemon did she have? I think she had 3. Anyway, we'll switch. What is good against Fairy? I don't even remember. I think it's Fire and Poison, so we'll switch in Tsukuyomi. I'm like moving in time with the music, but it's probably out of sync on the actual stream. Oh, she only has 2. Okay. I am. What? Oh, I remember on the freaking mountain, there was an artist who just kept switching the terrains. Looks like this person's the exact same. Da 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 da. I got so worked up, the sweat was pouring down my back like a casket. Jesus! Not too much information there. They're called the Fury Falls, but I wonder what's got them so angry. Probably because there's a shrine of an evil dude at the top. Alright, time to wander around looking for stakes, I guess. I see folks weren't kidding about the performance in this area. All this bamboo making the game lag. That's just a dude. We don't care about dudes, we care about stakes. Right, up we go. Oh, this isn't an area you can stand on. Okay. I thought it was a... like an outcrop. But no, it's just... this tiny little area. Which, to be fair, would still be a good place to hide a stake. But no, there's nothing up here. Okay. Maybe there's one hidden in this little secluded pond place. What is that? Oh, it's a Mimikyu. Fairy type. Oh, it's Mimikyu's already part fairy. Let's flip turn. Oh no, you burned my dolphin. Like, I saw sparkles around it when we encountered it, but because of the terrestrialization, I can't tell whether it's just like the lighting or whether it's actually shiny. Using curse. Oh, but it's using the ghost. No, because it's not a ghost at the moment, so it's not. Oh, so we have to be careful. Because it could kill itself. Alright, that breaks the terrestrialization. Yeah, that looks black and white. Is this I think this is a shiny. Please don't kill yourself. Please don't die. Because now that we've broken the terrestrialization, it uses the ghost version of Cast. Let's go. It's caught. Now, is it a shiny or not? Because... I can't tell. Mimikyu's data has been added. Mimikyu was only recently identified as a Pokemon. Previously, people thought it was just a ghost wearing a cloth. Ah, yes. Anyway, it's Fairy Mimikyu. So I guess Mimicutie. Now, send it to a box, but let me check. Yeah, that's a shiny. It's a shiny. Because the regular Mimikyu has colored cheeks. Where is it? Where's the end of... Okay. Random shiny, let's go! Can I get like a close-up look at it? I guess not. Man, we just caught a random ass shiny. Hold on, I gotta save. Yo. Ah. Just gonna run. That was not what I was expecting out of today's stream. I thought, okay, we're gonna go around, we're gonna get the legendaries, finish up most of what I care about from the post game. But no, we caught a random shiny. Oh man. Poison? Yeah, we can do that. Like, I saw those sparkles when we went into it, I'm just like, is that what I think it is? Hold on, I can't tell. It's dark. It might just be the lighting. It's probably just the lighting. Those were like terror sparkles or something. No? Oh man. Oh, it's water. Why did I think it was poison? I did not bring the right person. Why did I think it was poison? Did I... Am I crazy? I could have sworn I had the poison logo though. Yeah, I'm quitting this. It's just a bunch of NPCs, they won't care. Could have sworn it was a poison one. That's why I brought... That's why I brought Muddy Boy. Oh, because it has the purple bar. That's why I thought. Anyway, we don't have anything good against water. Oh, look at that low poly Levincia. So I thought the shrine was in like the mine area, which is why I thought, oh yeah, we'll probably have an easier time finding the things around here, but no. Let me check the map again. We can just scope out the area, the different shrines, see if we can figure out which which one we want to try for. I might have a look around this area. This area is nice and open. We can have a quick drive around, see if there's any stakes there. Because that, if there are, that'll give us a good idea of like how far away the stakes can be. And then we can have a look either, because like we haven't explored this area at all. And then this one looks around the area where we fought the Sky Titan. So we'll have a drive around that area. Then we'll check out the Sky Titan area, and then we'll... I don't know. I was thinking like, oh, I might just look up a guide because like I want to make sure we accomplish something this stream. But I think catching a shiny is pretty... just a random shiny. That's pretty accomplished. We definitely accomplished a thing. Okay, I am going the right way. Might not be what we set out to accomplish, but we definitely accomplished something. Any stakes up here? Neither thing there. Wee. I think that's like... I saw a Boundary Break episode. They're like, this is probably where the deals... Your hair's... Hold on, are you supposed to be that color? Yes, you are. Its hair just looks sort of orangish for some reason. Must have been the lighting. Like that on top of there is just a random... It's a rocky outcrop that has another rocky outcrop on top of it. And like, what's his name? She says from Boundary Break. theorized that that might be like the DLC location, and they're just going to remove the rocky outcrop on top of it and put something actual underneath it. Just a bunch of stone pillars. Which one has the Gimmighoul? I guess there's a dragon tamer underneath each of them. For reasons. Yeah, like, these are all areas that, like, I haven't really explored because there was just no objectives there. So I never bothered to go to them. Gimmighoul. It tried to make me jump back out of the way, but... Instead, I'm just standing right there in the middle of it. Where? Where? Where is my Pokemon? Is it down on the ground? And I just can't get a camera angle that would allow me to see it? I think that's what's happening. Alright, cool. Give me gold coins. Now let's just have a drive around. See if we can spot any stakes up here. That'll help give us an idea of like how far out we can expect these stakes to be placed. Just a question of how close we need to be for them to pop in. This feels like the kind of area where they'd put one. But I don't know. I think that's ground. Which means I'm already the right type. Oh right, I can't flip turn out of... I can't flip turn into my hero form. Oops. Although I don't think I had anything better against ground. Because I don't have a, what's it called? A grass type on my team. Okay, can I attack, please? It didn't let me select an attack. I just selected battle and then all of a sudden Persian decided to do another attack. Oh, there's the shield.
Tells me to terrestrialize, but we can't yet. Maybe I shouldn't be wasting my hydro pumps before terrestrialization. Bruh, why is Persian avoiding all of my attacks? And why don't my allies terrestrialize? Still can't? One more, okay. So I guess missed attacks don't count towards the count that we need to do. Why isn't it zooming back out again? Right, Terra time. Why did everyone stop? Oh, because we already won. Everyone else was just sitting there waiting for me to finish it. There we go. Can't think of anything good, so just per smash. Feels weird seeing regular Persian after like 2 generations of variants. Still feel like this feels like the kind of place they would put one. If they're going to put them this far out, that is. Because it might be that it has to be closer. But we got one of the purple ones, I think it was, and we got one of the yellow ones. If we can get one of each color, I wouldn't mind. That'd be progress. Did I say yellow? I meant blue. Let's just go heal at the Pokemon Center so that we can fly here later. Also want to land on these outcroppings just in case there's anything here. Nope, just items. And some Pokemon. Alright, so now we can fly back here if we want. If we find there's anything here we need to do. That is not the map button. Gosh darn it. It's like there's nothing over here that we can really fly to. Well, we'll go to Iceland first. Have a look around here, and then we'll go out to the new area from the lake. Oh, wait, north. Why do you not grab on? Can we climb the windmills? We can. And there's Gimmigles here. None here though. That one we can climb up without having to actually climb, so this one we're clearly intended to go up. Well, we're clearly intended to go up the one with Gimmiggle as well, but camera didn't like that. So hold on. Also, apparently if you go back to the area with where the Titan used to be, like this, you can find the Pokemon that used to be the Titan. And it's just like bigger than normal, but it's not super huge. I feel like anything I do will end up killing it, so I'll just throw a ball. Hey. So it should have a title on it that Bombardier uses the apron on its chest to bundle up food, which it carries back to its nest. It enjoys dropping things that make loud noises. Hold on, how many letters is Bombardier? Bomb big deer. Okay, payload. So I'm not entirely sure how to, cause like, I'm pretty sure is that Psyduck in the wall? I'm pretty sure I read that it's supposed to have a title that's like the former Titan. Or whatever. Also, I should move this. I'll put it in my first box so I know where it is. Title conferred. Do I need a... Is this one of the weird things where I have to put it in my party in order to do it? Change marking. Change markings, change nickname. Assign a ribbon or mark. Titan mark, there we go. A mark for a Pokemon that was a Titan. I don't know why they don't let you do that from the box, but... There we go, we have a former Titan. Cool beans. You okay there, my dude? You don't look okay. Anyway, now that we got that... So it doesn't look like... I mean, I wasn't expecting one to be on the path, because then we would have seen it when we were... You know... fighting the Titan. So... Wonder where it is? Wonder where the shrine is that has the ruin us Pokemon sealed inside. It's probably right above where, right below where we're standing, rather. Fermanter's what level? Is it 14? And there's no real reason not to clear out these trainers. Like, they don't give us, like, any experience, but if we beat them all, we can get the rewards from the dude at the Pokemon Center. You've ruined us. Ah, so this is the yellow one. And I'm pretty sure we did pull out a yellow stake once. I just don't remember how far out it was, which is a problem. But I'd like to find a second yellow stake while... You know, while we're in the area. Like, this time there's not just one right above... right above the shrine, unfortunately. That would make things easy. Oh, the terrestrial Pokemon disappeared. Before I could even see what it is. Flying Terra Shard, nice. Any in this cave? Tunnel, rather? I thought it was a cave, it's not. It's just a tunnel. This feels like it's going off towards the desert. I'm just gonna have a quick drive around, see if I can see any. If not, we've probably already pulled out one of the yellow stakes, so like we can still call that progress. Sort of. Drive around this area, see if there's anything. Because I don't know if they're explicitly supposed to be hidden, or if it's just like they're out in the open and you just need to be in the right spot. I'm gonna go down here. Real quick. Go for a leisurely drive. Did not mean to run into you. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything here. I guess I underestimated how difficult it would be to find these black stakes sitting around in the wild. I think next time I see one, I should try and get further away from it, see how close we need to be for the draw distance to kick in. That is not the map button. But for now, let's jump over to Casseroya Lake and go see the ground blight one. Because this is in an area that is not what I meant to do. No, come back. So it should be over that way, right? That's not the map button. Let's not jump right on top. Oh, Tatsugiri. Azumarill. Bunch of little sushi dudes. I'm just like having to check around the lake first. See if I can maybe find one of the stakes before we get there. Yeah, clearly this is harder than I initially gave it credit for, so probably next time I'll just use a guide to find them. But I think for today we're just gonna scout the area. Because we never went past Casseroya. We just... Bruh, dude just straight up spawned in. We just rushed here, did the Titan battle, and then rushed right out because everything was too strong. And we probably weren't supposed to be here yet. But now we're around the right level. So we can explore without fear. Let's go grab ourselves a raid. Oh. Well, we haven't caught a Tatsugiri yet anyway, so we might as well. This is the droopy form, I believe. They're all designed to like resemble different types of sushi. I think this one is it trout or is it salmon? I don't remember. Also, I only learned like yesterday that Dondozo actually isn't dragon type. Which is why it's called the false dragon, because it's not dragon, only Tatsugiri is dragon. Yeah, droopy form. This Pokemon tricks its opponents by playing dead. It is small and weak, but uses its smarts to survive. Yes. I want to name it Mitsuba, but we already had a Pokemon called Mitsuba. I'm pretty sure we've already named a Pokemon this, but oh well. Wellspring Eye. Because the Wellspring Imp. Now it just looks like Wellspring 1. Anyway. Oh, Lilligant. I like Lilligant. Man, I must have started... Oh no. Yeah, because there's still about 10 minutes until my usual end time, so I started about 10 minutes late, I guess. Sorry about that. I didn't want to get out of bed. Like, I was awake in my usual time, I just didn't feel like getting up. Oh, there's another Clodsire. Nice. Still bothers me that electric, for whatever reason, only has one weakness. Okay. Ah, there's the shield. Terrestrialize your Pokemon even though your Terra type is poison. Oh, the timer does not stop during this animation. I wonder how the timer isn't... Like, are animations just on always when you do a raid? Because I feel like, if not, then, like, if you turn animations off, raids would go... You'd be able to do things quicker. So maybe the time would have to be shorter. To compensate. Why is everyone else just standing around until I do an attack? Just doing this until... There we go, we've broken the thing, so now I'm gonna go back to using Earthquake. Because it's super effective. So I guess when you're using NPCs, they only attack when you attack. Which is odd, but okay. There we go. Oh, that's our first Lilligant. No matter how much time and money is spent raising it, the flowers are most beautiful when they bloom in the wild. Lilligamp. Like amps. That's an electric term. Was that a wild Vaporeon? A wild terrestrial Vaporeon. Oh, and it's water. Wow, how amazing. So unexpected. Oh. Can't even use them from a flip turn for a free switch out. You resist water. Just watching the Tatsukiri flop around in the background. Haha, it's only neutral effective against me. How do you like that? I've wasted so much time. I was like, oh yeah, let's come up here and have a look at the new area. Let's find the last shrine. And then instead I went and did a raid and a terror battle. Get in the ball. Oh, I didn't even check which ruinous thing was in the yellow shrine. Its cell composition is similar to water molecules. As a result, it can't be seen when it melts away into water, even though we very clearly just saw it in water. Vapori O2. Like oh wait, no. It's H2O. I'm dumb. That's oxygen. I feel like it doesn't even deserve a special name because it's just water. Well, I guess most evolutions their Terra type is probably like normal because they evolved from a normal type. Vapoream, like, stream. Okay, no more distractions. Let's have a look around. Let's look for those stakes. Let's look for the thing. I know I'm going in the opposite direction of the shrine, but I figure if there's gonna be a stake, it's probably there's a good chance of it being on the outcrop of land here. Maybe up on that? That seems like a good spot for it. The answer is no. But we still got a TM, so it's cool. Really nothing out here, is there? Well, that's another island entirely, so that's something we can explore another time. Up here? No? Nothing? What is this for then? Oh! Oh no, that's a person. I thought that was another stake. No. Why does he just keep not wanting to grab? You gotta grab, Miraidon. Can't just not grab. That ground over there is looking really interesting. But anyway, let's go over to the ruins real quick. I don't really expect a stake here, but there might be a gimmigore. You've heard the rumors, have you? Well, I haven't. That was supposed to be some silly snide like, oh, I'm just gonna ignore you and run off, but it really didn't come across that way. It just came Just sounded dumb. I don't see any stakes. Hello? Yeah, okay. I'm glad they realized it was a good idea to include away the gracia stones. Like, include a way to just put the player back if something breaks. Because things, they do be breaking. No stakes here. Oh, hello, buds. I'm not here for you. I'm here for stakes. I want to find at least one stake for the fourth place before we sign off for the day. And I want to go actually look at the place, because so far I've just been running around this area that I haven't explored before. It looks like there's nothing here, so we'll just go back up. Back to Casseroya Lake. Soccer Trail. So, like, this place is all wide and open, so I feel like if there was a stake here, we'd be able to spot it easy. But draw distance. So is it up there or is it down here? I think it's up. And if not, we might at least be able to find a stake on top of the... Oh, hello! More... I'm never against more giving all coins. And then just crunch him. Give me the coins! $80, nice. Is it down here? Okay, so this is the green shrine, I guess. This one is the ruinous vessel. And I think this is the one that I haven't been spoiled on. Because I think the tablets is the one that I've seen, but I don't know the name of. So, like, no matter how far out the stakes actually go, surely there's gotta be one somewhere on this island. So we're gonna have a look around and try and find at least one stake before we sign off. Because, like, the first two both had a stake right on top of the thing. So maybe I should go up. Yo! The funny mushroom. I've already caught The unevolved funny mushroom. I can tell you right now, if I had found Toadstool earlier in my journey before I'd gotten attached to Clodsire, I probably would have used it on my team. Like, it's basically just Tentacool, except it walks, but like, I like it. It's the funny mushroom. What's not to like about the funny mushroom? Anything down here? Any stakes? These stakes are better hidden than I thought they'd be. Right, so like, here's where the shrine is. So they didn't put a stake right on top of it like they did the first two. Thought I saw something shiny. It was just the sun's reflection on the water. So if we do find a stake here, I'm gonna like move away from it, see how far, like how close we need to be to these in order for us to actually see them. Because like the Pokemon popping, you have to get pretty close. But I don't know if the stakes used like the same culling. I don't know. I don't know the words. I'm not a game dev. I gave up on those dreams years ago. I see a Toadstool. I mean, yeah, Toadstool. But also, right now I just care about stakes. Getting so many berries, but no stakes. Thank you for the reminders, Miko. I'm probably going to be ending soon. I just want to... No, not you. I just want to find a stake so I can say I've found one of each color before I relent and start using a guide. Funny mushroom. They sound hard to find. Yeah, I didn't think they'd be that hard. But like, I guess I didn't realize. Like, I don't know how far out from the shrine they are. Because, like, in the guide I was reading to try and figure out who tells you about them, they just, like, I thought I read, oh, you do the history classes and the thing gets marked on your map. And so I took that as, oh, the stakes locations get marked on your map. But no, they just mark the shrine, and then you have to find the stakes yourself. So like, whenever I stream Pokemon next, I'll probably just pull up a guide and we'll work through it that way. But I want to find at least one more stake. Today, by myself. Mushroom. Let's have a look what the Terra Pokemon is. Who knows? It could be another shot. Yo, a Sarino? let's go for it. I like Sarina. I think I used it on my team in Ultramoon. Psychic. Going to be saving sanity, yeah. Switch into Yuden. Mushroom, mushroom. Take that. And we'll just use an Ultra Ball since it's fully evolved. It's probably going to have a low catch rate. Like that there's just a group of mushrooms sitting in the background. Eh. There we go. This Pokemon launches fierce yet elegant kicks with its long, slender legs. It views Quaquaval as its rival. Gonna take the easy way out. Sirena. Yo, I have both the evolved forms, but not the original. Anything up here? Just a Sudowoodo. And off he goes. Then this just leads back to the mountain. So I feel like it's I feel like there's gotta be one closer. I mean, the first two had a stake sitting right on top of them. I may just have to call it quits. I don't want to, though. I want to find one of these myself. Or maybe it was... Was it a yellow one that we found, or was it a green one? I don't remember. I know we found at least one stake, but now I don't remember which... Because I think it was out here at the lake, so maybe I've already found one of the green stakes. And it's the yellow one that I didn't find anything of. I don't know. But it seems like... I'm pretty sure I've scoured this entire island now. Well, this entire area. And it's not here. I'm pretty sure. I haven't... Have I gone this way? From the waterfall? There's a Gimmighoul. So I haven't been up on this platform yet, but that doesn't do anything for us because there's just mushroom here. There's not mushroom for a steak. Oh, we found a cracked pot, nice. So we can evolve a Sinistea if we want. Yeah, I think we might just have to call it quits at next time. I'll bring a guide so we can find the legendaries. I'll go over that first. Just satisfy my curiosity. I don't know if this is one that we already had a look on, but oh well. We're having another look. There's nothing here. There's a Dondozo. I want to look. I'm gonna have a look what the this is. What the terrestrial Pokemon is. And then we'll just Slowbro. Eh. Ah! We've been attacked. Alright, we'll finish this fight, and then we'll sign off. I have nothing that's good against water. But it's also part psychic, so I can use this. It's a spiky fish. There we go. So let's just get back to shore. Check. Yeah, that's a normal dude. Just wanted to make sure because I don't think you were. You might have been looking. I don't know if you saw it. But let me just quickly save. So we might not have caught any legendaries today, but we did catch as soon as it'll load a shiny Mimikyu. Yeah, baby. We got a thing. Yes, yeah. I didn't even realize it was shiny at first because it was a terrestrial Pokemon. So I just saw like I saw the sparkles at first. I'm like, is that shiny? I saw the sparkles, but like it could just be the lighting because it's kind of dark. But we got it. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a rare terrestrial type. It's fairy, which is one of its normal types. But oh well, shiny. And it's a shiny I don't have, so that's cool. I still need to transfer all my Pokemon in general from Legends Arceus into Pokemon Home. Maybe I'll do that sometime over the weekend. Anyway, it's gonna be it for today's Pokemon. Look at his artistic talent. Also, congrats. Thank you. Thank you. And yes, the Robo Barracuda is psychic type. It uses its psychic abilities to jettison off parts of its body in order to become faster. Or something. But yes, that's going to be it for today's Pokemon stream. Tomorrow I'm probably going to play Game Dev Tycoon because we're like one stream away from finishing the game. Finishing the main quote-unquote story. You can still continue playing afterwards. And I may end up doing that. Because like I don't really want to start all over again because this is one of the best playthroughs I've ever had. In terms of how successful we were. So we're gonna finish off the main story tomorrow. And then, who knows, maybe I'll come back to it eventually, like I'm coming back to Pokemon. And thanks for streaming. No worries, Miko. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah. So tomorrow's stream will be at around the same time as today, depending on when I wake up. And with that said, let me have a look who's online. There's a bunch of people online. Who do we want to raid? Da, da, da. You know what, sure. This is someone I haven't interacted with much, but She's only got 1 viewer at the moment, so I think it would be nice to send some support to her. Raids. So I have been reading her name wrong this entire time. Oh, they're currently in follower only chat. That's okay. Anyway. Here are the raid messages. If you want to participate in the raid, but be aware that Nizaru is currently set to follower only chat. So you will have to follow if you want to send the raid message, but it's okay. Nizaru is currently playing Genshin Impact, so if that interests you, yeah, stick around. For the raid. You don't have to do that. Yeah, Nizaru is someone I... Hello, Fiho, you missed the stream, yes, unfortunately. It's fine, the VOD will be up tomorrow. You can have a look if you want. We didn't get much done. We found a shiny, we did some history lessons, and then we messed around trying to find things that I was not able to find. Anyway, thanks for watching. Otsukame. Bye bye.